welcome back to Oliver Clapworthy Music. It's very dark where I am. Oh my god, it's so dark. Welcome back to another video. I am going to another event tonight. It was the one-shot Battle of the Bands, which the winner of this competition would have already performed at Bristol Exchange, because that was one of the prizes. The one-shot event is two prizes actually. £100 in cash and a chance to perform at the Exchange in Bristol for the Underdog Hall of Fame event, which the Heroes are performing at, one of them. So yeah, just on my way there. Actually, I'm not on my way there. I am meeting up with Emily from Girl Band and George Lingard from Through Her Eyes, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure last week, as you're watching this, Through Her Eyes supported the Heroes at Exeter Cavern, which I hope went really well for them. And performing tonight is five bands, because a band called Low Wave were meant to perform and they unfortunately dropped out, and I haven't a clue where the hell I'm going now. I think I know where I'm going. Yes, I do know where I'm going. I'm not going to tell you where I am, but yeah, I always get a bit lost around here. So, five bands performing. 3 Days of Wonder, it's gotten really dark again. 3 Days of Wonder, Pale Moon, The Shambles, a band called Table Service, and another band called The Vive, which I think I've seen The Vive before. They played at the Exeter Phoenix Bands and Beers Festival, so I'm nearly here. We'll see what the event's like. Basically the one shot is a test event. It's a test event to see if like a full series of an Exeter Battle of the Bands could work in the future. So yeah, I will see you at Bomba, where I will be joined by Emily and George. Emily from Girl Band, George from Through Her Eyes. Stay tuned. So, as I mentioned in the clip just now, I've arrived at Emily's. I'm still waiting. It's been about 5 minutes since I got here. I'm still waiting to come out. Still waiting for them to come out of the house. Once again, not showing you whereabouts in Exeter that is, because that is just weird. I shouldn't have said that I'm in Exeter right now, but I think people are aware. Yeah, fair enough. I'm in Exeter, but still waiting, and I look like an absolute lemon. I don't know what to do. But yeah, I guess I just wait. Although, having said that, George sent me a snap, so I have a feeling he's just looking at me somewhere while I'm vlogging. But yeah, we should be there in time. The doors open at 7. The first band are on at 7:30. So I call that plenty of time. So yeah, I will see you at Bomba, where I will be joined by Emily and George. So I am now at Bomba, having been joined by Emily.
Hello, everybody.
And George Lingard.
From Through Her Eyes.
From Through Her Eyes.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that plug many times in this vlog.
Girl Band.
But Girl Band.
Girl Band for life.
Girl Band for life. But yeah, who do you want to win?
See, I'm not completely familiar with all of the bands, but I am quite familiar with 3 Days of Wonder, so I am supporting them right now.
Because they're just over there, like off camera. Pale Moon. I want Pale Moon to win.
Oh yes.
I want Pale Moon to win.
I'm sure they can.
Yeah, Pale Moon to
I'm
win.
happy about that.
So
Yeah.
3 Days of Wonder.
Yeah.
George, who do you want to win?
The Shambles.
Cornish band. But is it because you would have supported them already?
By the time this comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I've only seen the Shambles a couple of times before. I last saw them at the Flavour gig.
Yeah.
Was you at the Flavour gig? You weren't at the Flavour gig because you was...
Underage.
Yeah, underage.
Underage.
But yeah, it should be fun. Fraser has sold 140 tickets. I would say who are you going to vote for, but you're not going to be
I'm
here.
not going to be here for the votes. I'll give you my voting card on the
Yeah.
so you can
George, can you give me your voting card as well? Will that work?
I'm writing down the shambles.
Okay.
So you don't have a choice.
Yeah, I'll vote Pale Moon for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah, and yeah. So there was a massive queue. So we're going to join that queue.
Yeah, we are.
But we'll see you next.
It might be a while before we get in, but
We'll see. You'll see some footage of the first two bands, who I don't know who they are yet, and then you'll see me and Emily again give our thoughts on the first two bands.
Yes.
Then Emily will need to leave.
Yeah. Bye-bye,
So
bye-bye.
yeah, stay tuned for the next part.
I love you so much, and can't I shine? If it's your time, but it's yours tonight. Do I love you, can't I shine? I'll try to
So the first two bands have just performed, the Vive and Table Service. So thoughts, Emily?
I think the vibe was really, really good. My personal favourites were the table service. I really, really enjoyed it. I think the vocals were insane. It was so tight. It was so good.
The Vive were very I found Oasis inspired. I don't know if you gathered that.
I feel that actually. Yeah, I do agree with that. I would say.
So George really likes Table Service.
Table
I
service
really like
were
table
were good.
service.
They were very, very good.
I
And his
really
voice was
enjoyed it.
crazy.
Yeah, it was actually. I agree with that. I think it was amazing. I really, really enjoyed table service.
So
I followed them on Instagram, on the girl band Instagram. So
go follow Girl Band.
yeah, go follow girl band as well. Girl band for
But
life.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to 3 Days of Wonder. Are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're leaving.
Well, I would be.
You
I would be. I love 3 Days of Wonder. I've seen them a few times, so I feel like I'm not missing out. But I hope they do really well. They will do really well. They're going to do insane. It's going to be.
So Table Service were great.
They were
I don't know if they heard me.
coming out now.
Yeah. The Vive were great.
Five were great as well.
And you're leaving now.
So far, I would be voting for table service. Is all I'm saying.
Same, I agree.
And I think my opinion might have stayed the same even if I was seeing the other bands. I'm not gonna lie.
And yeah, so you're gonna film another clip
I will.
when you're in the car.
You'll see me at the end. You'll see me at the end. It'll be great.
So you'll see Emily right at the very end when she's leaving. So yeah, so stay tuned for the next part. You'll have some 3 Days of Wonder footage.
Indeed.
This is freedom. No, no, I don't wanna be free. Locked in a demon tower with little pieces of sympathy. If this is silence.
Right. I've just seen 3 Days of Wonder. I will be shocked if they don't win, go on to win it. Caitlin, I know you're editing this video, but if 3 Days of Wonder don't win, I'm paying you an extra tenner for this video. 3 Days of Wonder, oh my god, they are incredible. They won Best New Band at MIDI Awards. So that's an achievement. That was won by The Upper Hand last year, but 3 Days of Wonder won it this year, and they're incredible. I don't have the words to convey how incredible they are, but yeah, 3 Days of Wonder. Pale Moon are up next. They're great, so expect more footage on them. But yeah, I'm all on my lonesome now, but because Emily's gone. You'll see her later in the vlog, but she's left me now. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next part. And yeah, I'm loving doing this so far. I'm loving it. I love vlogging. Just want to take this opportunity to talk about like what's been going on with me, like what's happening over the past few weeks. So you may have noticed that there's been a couple of weeks of music reviews, so go and watch all of them if you haven't already. The gigs I've been to, the Love is Loud vlog came out like a month ago. Also a month ago was the Cabins vlog. Cabins Indecision vlog from More Beer in Bristol. Going forward into the future, there is the Technicolor Steam Train vlog, Obvious Reasons vlog, like filmed at those events. I think, depending on how my own project is going, my own event organisation, there'll be a vlog on that coming soon. There will also be a vlog on the next postcard events. So what I want to do is try and get more into the vloggy side. Couple of bands on my lineup to interview, Leonard and the Zombies being a big one. I really want to interview Leonard at some point. I've tried to do that so many times and failed so many times, but yeah, they're just the busiest band I've ever known. But Leonard and the Zombies interview coming soon. And yeah, I'm going to head back inside, watch Pale Moon, but check out my channel. Check out all of my channel. So, I've just seen Pale Moon, and they were very, very good. They're very, I'd like to say they're very art rock and experimental rock. Like Charlie, their guitarist, was fiddling with a lot of pedals. Like, he loves his pedals, and I love their sound. Their sound is very like, it sounds very relaxing, if that's the word to describe Pale Moon. I love their sound. I don't think they'll go on to win it. I don't think they're that active enough in like the local music scene. Like 3 Days of Wonder are very, very active, but Pale Moon aren't that sort of band. They don't have many originals. They played all their originals tonight, which filled a 20-minute set. But yeah, I enjoyed them. They were very, very good. And next on is the Shambles. And then you'll see my thoughts on the Shambles on the walk home. But you should hopefully before then see some post-gig thoughts from Emily. I will ask her to record it when she gets home. So yeah, stay tuned.
It sounds fucking sick. Alright.
So I will invite the winning band on stage. I'll give them a giant novelty check. We'll throw some money at them. They can say a few words to end out the show. Before I do that, there's one thing I need from you, and it's a little bit of help. If you've been to these shows before, probably not because they've never come to Exeter. What I need from you is a little thing, which is a keep it going. Tonight's winner Come on guys, you want to make your own stage? Yeah. First thing, we just want to get a quick photo of you guys. If you want to stand in front of the crowd, we'll get you the crowd in the background. So again, if you want to be in the photo, count of 3, put your hands up. 1, 2, 3. You happy? Right, I'm going to pass the mic over to the band, they can say a few words.
And I just want to say thank you to all the beautiful people who came out to support tonight. It's so good. Congrats to this music in Exeter, and it's so nice to see so many young bands thriving. And that's down to you guys. So yeah, big up to you for coming down. Thank you guys. We love you, Exeter.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. We will all be back, so keep an eye out for that. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you very much.
So this is my post-gig review of the one-shot gig last night. I wasn't there for very long. I saw the first 2 bands. They were incredible. I saw The Vibe and Table Service. I think they were both amazing. I really liked Table Service though, personally. I think they were really good. Like, the vocals are insane. It was so good. It was really good. But yeah, The Vibe was great. It was so fun. I had an amazing time. Had a little drink, so that was good. And yeah, Brazer should be proud of himself. They should all be proud of themselves. It was very good. Back to you, Oliver.
So the one-shot event has just finished. It actually finished 1 hour ago, but I hung around because I was with Owen, who's a photographer and runs postcard events with Dan, and I was just hanging around with some of the Pale Moon lot, and yeah, it was enjoyable. But yeah, the Shambles were excellent. They would have just performed at the Cavern with Sophia Rose and Through Her Eyes, which you should have booked tickets to, but that event has now passed. But the winners of the one-shot event, as you would have seen in the previous clip, is 3 Days of Wonder, and I did say in the previous clip, not surprised me at all. I was expecting that, to be fair, and yeah, but just walking back now, and I did love that event. It was a really good test event for that obvious events and We Need Bands put on. We Need Bands obviously run the Underdog, the bigger Battle of the Bands competition in Bristol, which always goes down really well in Bristol. I've not been to one of the events yet, but really need to check those out since I'm currently based in Bristol. But yeah, 3 Days of Wonder, I think, won the audience vote. I'm not sure they won the judges' vote, to be fair. They could have been a little bit better on their transitions between songs. I know the drummer was having a little bit of trouble with his in-ear monitoring system, kept falling out of his ears. But yeah, 3 Days of Wonder won the whole thing, which is very good. They such a talented group of young lads, and they deserve it. Charlie and Finn, the guitarist and bassist, lead guitarist and bassist, they're still in first year, which shocks me to a little bit. I think Luke is 1 year younger than me, and I don't know how old their drummer is, probably in first year as well, which is, I mean, there was a lot of first years there, first year college students there, that's how they won. But yeah, I'm just walking home, and hopefully before this clip you would have seen Emily give her post-gig thoughts, because she spent, like, I was with her for the first half of the first quarter of the vlog before she and George had to leave to go back to, I think, somewhere else in Devon, which I will not state the name of because that will be weird. Newton Abbot. But yeah. And I'm just walking back, casually strolling back, because this is the weekend where I'm basically home alone. This is the week, 2 weeks, now, 1st to the 15th of Feb. I'm basically home alone. I don't need to be at home. But yeah. Cross the road. Red light. Go. But yeah. Just walking home now. And yeah, I've had a really good night. I think the one shot should happen again. It wouldn't be a one shot happening again, but it'd be a full series of Battle of the Bands, where I think the heats would take place at Move, semi-finals at Cavern, final at Phoenix. It draws in a lot of people because there's an element of competition between the bands, and it really draws the bands to bring their A game, which is really useful because there was loads of promoters at the event tonight. MIDI TV were there. There was a guy from Tasma who was there, Tasma Studios, and yeah, it's useful. So, love the event. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. My hands are freezing. Subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of video, and thank you very much for watching.